So moving on in our Squeeze Page Treasure video series, we're going to start looking at the defining parts of a page. So opt-in, landing and squeeze pages, what are the difference if any, and what does it mean to you? Well, internet marketers have actually borrowed copywriting and marketing techniques from the offline, what's called direct response marketing that's gone back many years, decades, and so on. And this includes the use of headlines, bullets, teaser copy, deadlines, testimonials, scarcity, and all other sorts of triggers and marketing techniques. And aggressive marketers on the internet as well will actually present visitors with multiple different incentives in exchange for their contact information. The golden egg here is getting that contact going, allowing the actual opportunity to communicate between yourself and the visitor of your website. And these are very important techniques to learn. But what are actually the differences between an opt-in page, a landing page and a squeeze page? We're actually going to look at that in detail in a moment. We're going to go onto the website and actually have a look at certain web pages and squeeze pages and landing pages so you can actually see the differences. Essentially though, an opt-in will be something very simple. It's defined. It could be something as small as just a small box on a page that says sign up to our newsletter and enter your first name and last name, or your first name and email address here for our monthly newsletter, weekly newsletter, whatever. It could be something very simple, and that would usually be a basic opt-in form. A squeeze page normally tends to remain where possible above the fold, which we'll talk about in just a second. Whilst landing pages and squeeze pages have a lot in similarity, you tend to find a squeeze page will remain above the fold, will be very short and succinct and to the point. A landing page, which are becoming more popular specifically due to restrictions put on sites by a lot of the search engines, a landing page will normally have more information and not just a sole purpose of having a little bit of information and then an opt-in box combined to get that email address straight away. They're normally more informative and will give people some actual information. When I say above the fold, that means in the viewing area. So when you very first open up a web page, the part that you see on your screen without having to scroll down or sideways, but mostly when you don't have to scroll down, what you see on that screen in front of you is above the fold. It's the most important piece of real estate you have, because when people visit a website, they make a decision in split seconds whether or not they're going to stay at your site. So everything that you want to do, and if you want people to actually act or opt in, you need to have that above the fold if possible, so that people will do and stay and remain within that part of your page and take action. There's nothing to stop you combining a squeeze page style technique of having a design at the top of the page which is above the fold, so that people can perhaps say read the information, the headline and the benefits and opt straight in, or watch a video and opt in, or listen to an audio and opt in. But then if you scroll down the page, then you start to have more informative content. You can do that if you like in your design style.